Hey, what's up everyone? We're going to do a new Fl4k build today, and this time we're going to use the Dastardly 7th Sense. It's a really fun weapon that comes from BL3. It's a quest objective from a quest that starts in Curse Haven called the Cold Case. It's a 3-part quest that's really fun, and then you get this awesome weapon from it. It has a pretty cool mechanic where when you hit a target, it spawns some extra projectiles. Well, normally it just spawns one extra projectile per hit up in the air, and so if you hit something 6 times, you'll get 6 projectiles that are kind of like floating around above it, and then as soon as you reload, all 6 of those projectiles come back and hit the target. Now, a couple things to know about this weapon. Two-Fang will spawn extra projectiles every time it procs and you get a hit. So you get extra projectiles from Two-Fang. You also get extra spawned projectiles from ASE elements. So if you get 2 ASE elements and Two-Fang, you're going to get the normal, the Two-Fang, and then so 4 projectiles per shot floating above it. And if you shoot it 6 times and reload, that's 24 projectiles coming back on that target. Another thing you need to know about those projectiles is that they count as splash damage. They actually have a pretty decent little radius when they explode on the target, so you can take out groups of enemies just by targeting one guy with it. It's pretty awesome. Another thing you need to know about it is that those extra projectiles can naturally crit, and they can crit with Megavore. And when they crit, for whatever reason, I don't know why, they actually do a lot more damage than you would expect. They tend to hit harder than the original shot did. If they don't crit, then the damage of those projectiles is only a fraction of your original shot, but when they crit, for whatever reason, they hit really hard. So that's pretty cool. And the fact that all those projectiles have a chance to crit naturally and with Megavore makes it pretty good for cycling fadeaway. Sometimes you can instantly cycle it from your third shot. Like if you enter fadeaway and then take your 3 shots real fast and keep spamming, and by the time you reload and all those hits come in, a lot of times that's enough just to cycle fadeaway right then. I do prefer to run this gun with rack though, because of the ease of keeping up your action skill into elements. I like it that way a lot better. And so that's about it. We're using a Big Boom Blaster just because it's the best shield I have with the radiation action skill, and you can use your recharges, your stop gaps, whatever you prefer. And then we got a Hunter Seeker here with the Shock ASE. You can mix and match your ASEs, whatever you like to use. I'm using a Stalker, works really well with the Bounty Hunter as well. And you could probably use a friend bot or a Red Fang if you want to try this with Gamma Burst. I haven't tried either of those, but I really like it with the Stalker since it comes with skills that I like mostly, and I have this one with great passives for it, so especially that reload speed, that's really useful to have. And then I got the same Last Stand auto I've been using for most of my builds lately, and it has area of effect, which is going to help those secondary projectiles. For the skills, we just go down to Megavore, and the only difference between this build and my Anarchy build is that I don't take Grim Harvest here. I take Two-Fang because of those extra projectiles it can give you, and then everything else is just pretty standard. But pretty much everything everybody takes, and then we go down to the power on his side. Again, it's pretty standard. You can move these Eager to Impress anywhere. I just have these here for when I do run it with fadeaway. Otherwise, you can take Turntail or run or just do whatever you like. Just get down to power inside and Megavore. The rest of the points don't really matter how you spend them. And so that's about it for the build. I highly suggest giving this gun a try. It's really fun to use. Does really good on the mobbing sections because of that AoE splash on the secondary reload projectiles. It kills Wotan really fast. You can skip stages with it if you time your reloads right. You can actually skip some of his stages. And so with all that said, I'm going to leave you with a clip of a Valkyrie kill and a clip of a Wotan kill, where you'll see in the double shield phase I do actually skip one of his phases there just by getting my reload down right. So have fun.
Death smiles. They'll never learn.
Yeah, Valkyries have drones! Read a damn book!
Strip them bare!
Show me your true self! Back to the beginning! Own it! Forgive me!
Valkyries fall, and death smiles.
Now that is definitely your target! Light that giant bastard up!
Strip them bare! Test subjects deployed. Test subjects required.
Executing killshot.exe.
Death is natural, but yours was thrilling. They'll never learn. Eat the tendons first. It's good for your beak. Death, this takedown for thee.